The real name of this car is Bravado Dorado. And it honestly, it looks as goofy, looks and drives as goofy as its name is. And that's exactly why I love it, because, I mean, yeah, some people might think it's ugly, some people might think it's weird, but I mean, hey, ugly and weird is cool. I like it. Ooh, they just got the Christmas click. That's awesome. I got one of those last year. Actually, I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago, but I may as well get another one. Anyways, let's jump right into the customization. Also, yes, it is winter in GTA. So first off, we will actually just max this thing out for the hell of it. Don't actually know if that's like a 4, 6, or 8 cylinder engine because it sounds so muffled. I am gonna go to the suspension. We could lower it, but nah, that kind of ruins the whole off-road bit of it. But I guess let's start off with the customization. So arch covers get wait, that removes the steps down there. Could get that in carbon. And then street arch covers. Oh, that adds little flares down at the bottom, I think. Or makes it a little bit wider. We can get those in secondary carbon. Ooh, they got, yeah, same thing, but adds that little thing. Why is that arch covers? That should not be arch covers. But I do like it, so we will take that in secondary. Bull bars. Do we have like, oh, we do have bumpers. So we'll go with bumpers before bull bar. So you have stock, primary, and that in carbon. Why do we have it in carbon? Primary smooth. Oh, it takes out the little things at the bottom there. It looks like we have holes there for a bull bar. Ooh, that's interesting. That's different. But also, I think that the smooth bumper is the best. We'll get that in secondary. Rear bumpers. So you have primary rear, an extended, extended bumper, okay? Reinforced, I actually like that a lot. Sports, and that's it. But we will go with the secondary reinforced. And now we can get to the bull bars. It doesn't even use the holes. It doesn't even use the holes. Why? Okay, a few of these do actually use the holes for the, yeah, we'll go with the, bull bar 2 with fogs, because that, yeah, looks the best. Front fenders. Why can we do this? Wait, I think that you might be able to, like, make this thing into a police car. That'd be really cool. And the grill, obviously I did the bull bar, and I don't want to take it off. But you can kind of see it through here. It kind of, I think this thing might be based off either a Dodge Durango, like the name, but I think some of the modifications kind of make it look like an old Ram Charger. We are going to go with the horizontal grill, the chrome, I guess, because primary doesn't really look that good. Because the mesh doesn't really fit it, and the stock grill is ugly, so we're going to go with the chrome. Hood, obviously get that in secondary. That's a really weirdly shaped hood. So we could probably, if we could do the quarter panels in the roof a different color, we could do a police build on this. But I haven't pretty much seen any customization, because that is weird. The twin intake ridge, if we have like a cowl induction hood, that's what I'm going to go with. But we don't. But the closest thing we do have is the ridge hood. Yeah, the ridge is the best.
Now that's a custom
what does this stock horn? Okay. Livery. Let's go. We have black, that in white too. I really like how it like adds little gray outlines, but obviously we're not going to be able to see it at all. Dual gray stripes and also dual white stripes, an offset white stripe, and you go yellow. This will make it look a lot more policey, I'd say. Those flames, I think we'll look at the colors first before we choose a livery. But I do really like this thing in white, so maybe we could choose a color off of a livery. I think that the hot shot might be the best, but then it kind of takes away the point that I got the secondary front bumper. The tribal flames could be the move, or maybe we just go no livery. Obviously, we are gonna throw on a new plate. And let's go roof accessories. Do you have a roof as well? Just the accessories. Okay, so you have a single aerial, little roof bars there. Ooh, really nice roof rack with a light. Fogs, a off-road roof rack, and a roof box. Obviously, we're going to go off-road roof rack. And then this. I wonder what would happen if you have the, like, the stock fenders, and then you throw in the side steps. Like, what would happen? Speaking of which, we are going to look through them. Like, would it just, like, double them up? Would it cancel out? I'm not going to spend money to test that out, but yeah. These side steps do actually look good, though. I really like all these side steps. But I think that the best thing to go with is the plastic running boards, or running steps, as they call it. Because it doesn't really interfere with the ground clearance, and plus, we still got side steps, too, so. And they're also small, but they're there. Now, we actually have spoilers on this. We have... Okay. It's got a great personality. Primary low arch spoiler, we got that in all those. A high arch era, that might be one of the plays. A large era spoiler. A what the fuck wing. We're not gonna do that, of course, because that is why would you put a chassis mount wing on this? What is the point of putting a chassis mount wing on this? We are gonna go with the primary large era spoiler, though, and obviously all of that, that's just it. Why do people never know how to turn off their mics? And I can't mute them either. So I guess we'll check the liveries, too. Ghost Flames could be cool, but... okay, let's just see. I think I might want to do this in, like, red or blue. The white looks the best to me, but then you won't really be able to see it in the snow, and it'll kind of... I was driving my Torero earlier, my all-white one, and it kind of hurt my eyes, the white on the white, so choosing something different might be the best. Like, maybe if we go with, like, kind of like a sandy tan or like a military green, there's like this moss brown, like that. I think that would be the best here. The secondary, of course, we could go with all that in white. I think going with it in black is probably going to be the best. Or if you do matte black, yeah, matte black makes it look plastic. That works really well. If you just throw in a chameleon. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. Honestly, it kind of, like, sometimes it works, but at the same time, sometimes it looks ugly. Ooh, I didn't even see it had little white things on the edge. Oh, that swaps. It's cool. They have dual gray. At first, I thought that was, like, toned to the car. With the offset white. Then, of course, this might... I actually forgot about this one. The Bravado billboard. That could be cool. And the hotshot doesn't really work anymore. Tribal doesn't really work anymore. The hunting camo just eliminates everything. So I think that the Bravado hotshot, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I almost forgot about wheels. So I don't really want to go with anything too expensive, like anything that looks too expensive, because that's not really what this vehicle looks like. It kind of looks like I said, Dodge Durango or something, like 2003 Durango. So maybe like these, yes, those are $17,000, but we're not going to go with those. I'll find something. All right. Whoop, I actually bumped the camera there. But there we go. Bravado Dorado. Let's see this thing. So I'm pretty sure this has, yeah, we already drove it a little bit. It has just pure jelly suspension, and I love it. So I wonder if this thing would be, like, good over rocks and stuff. It's not the fastest, but it seems like it turns really, really well. Also, this is, like, a perfect vehicle for snow, too. Because, like, I mean, yeah, there's some cool cars that would be good in snow, like, rally cars and stuff, but if you want to go off-road, that's not really, good. So, like, taking something like a, SUV or something, like, you don't want something too expensive. You don't want something, too cheap, of course. So somewhere right in the middle like this is really, really good. It's going to be, like, probably the best thing you got for a chance in the snow. Plus, it seems like it has good grip, too. But we're going to have to test that. We're heading over to the beach right now because we can test it on the sand. And there's also some rocks down there. So that will really give it a field test. There's also this hill right here, which could be used to test how well the grip is. Or the one right next to us. But I'd say the rocks would be a lot better. Plus, I had a Benny's, like that Yuga Classic 4x4. But like, it would always get scratched. It's $1,000 to fix it. But now I think it's $500 with the trade rates through the chop shop. I always forget the name because it sounds so much like auto shop. But it's like, no, it's not an auto shop. Okay, seeing this thing go over rocks is like actually satisfying. Except when you get high-centered, because, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but if I step out, like, this thing is kind of small, to be honest, compared to a lot of other vehicles in the game. It's, like, tall and long, but it's tiny, like, it's thin. I mean, yeah, it's not a Karen Boar, but, I mean, it's still pretty small for what it is. It'll still get caught up on the rocks. Like, it's just that we're high-centered, but, like, nothing... Oh... Looks like our transmission might be scraping. So it's not good on, like, big rocks like this, but I think there's some smaller ones around. I'd say this is more of, like, an adventure car. Like, you just take it over some rocks and stuff. Just, like, yeah. Like, not a lot, like, not big rocks, but, like, smaller, like... Not like the rocks that wash up on shore, like the... Well, obviously some rocks that would wash up on shore. Do rocks even wash up on shore? I don't even know. Sand is just a bunch of little rocks. I think I just ran over a bird. Because they did add wildlife again. Also, if there's a dog, I'm gonna take a picture of it, because that's what I always do. Actually, a good test would be if this can do stairs. That would be really good. Because the real test of ground clearance is stairs. So let's see. Okay, it does scrape a little bit. It actually gets stuck. It actually gets stuck. Like you can't, So look at these stairs. So that's a good test of grip. But it actually gets, like, high center. The hitbox on this is really weird. If this can drive over a car, obviously that's a really, really bad way to test. My papa has a Corvette. He's kind of crying right now, I guess, because I just tried to run it over. He put it away for the winter, so... Okay, if we do more shallow stairs, can it do it? It still scrapes. I mean, it's fun to, like, drive around and stuff, but if you want to take this thing legitimately off-roading, then what are you doing?